Green Rise, y'all. Green Rise. I went to sleep real early last night. Real early. These past couple days, I'm used to taking naps during the day. Um, if I take a nap during the day, go to sleep late enough at night, wake up in a pretty decent time. But it hasn't been happening lately because the schedule's been crazy. So you know, I go to sleep real early, wake up real early, and miss all kinds of good shit. And there's some shit that I don't want to catch. Mm. Oh, Grand Rise, Daquan, Grand Rise. There's always a list of shit to talk about. Always a list of shit to talk about. But I'm gonna jump around because all I really got to do was brush my teeth and wash my face. I'm still sleepy. That don't mean shit. I ain't gonna stay too long. Well, Daquan, since you in here with me, let's talk a little bit first. The first things first. The trolls must know that I don't respond when the fuck they want me to respond. I respond when the fuck I want to respond. So I was in Mahia's live, not this morning, I think yesterday morning, day before yesterday or something. And this one troll named Anonymous came in there talking about I wear sketches. Bitch, I don't wear no sketches. Are you crazy? I don't wear sketches. I can't wear sketches. I ain't Martha Stewart. I ain't Snoop Dogg. I can't wear them motherfucking shits. And if you was looking at my feet carefully enough, you would see that they not sketches. You'd take a better educated guess. But thank you for appreciating my feet, you freaky ass troll motherfucker. I ain't mad at that. Then the motherfucker proceeds to talk about how the black sector is bored and we boring and look, we over here and we over there. Last I checked, most of the people in the black sector were individuals and they go where the fuck they want. But I decided not to respond to all of that because it was like, you know what? I'm not troll food. I'm not going to be troll bait. Let this troll say whatever the fuck they want to say because you're a nameless motherfucker. Whoever you really are, you decided to go under a fake name and account to talk your shit. You couldn't pop it as who the fuck you really are because you're probably black sector too and know that you would get ripped a new asshole by all the sectors if motherfuckers knew who you really were. So before you go talking to me, about me, for me, or whatever the fuck in regards to black sector or whatever, make sure you check yourself and be your motherfucking self. Don't be nobody else. That's some bitch ass shit. Okay, it really is. It really is some bitch ass shit. Okay? And it's all right. Go be a bitch ass troll over there. Go look at somebody else's fucking feet. You can't look at nobody else's feet. The feet fetish is that bad. Ain't nobody else showing their feet. So maybe I shouldn't show my feet no more. And then you be starved. And then you be the one running around all these motherfucking sectors talking shit as nameless and faceless and all that other shit. Okay? That's enough of you. It's enough shine for you. Okay? What's next up on the menu? Oh! I did a community post about it this morning. Excuse me. Hey, RE. Grand Rise, babes. You know, sometimes you put things on a community wall and it don't show up. So it's better to say it on a live. All right? It's like the beef sector and the Mo3 sector. They found this new term called star crunch. They called somebody star crunch pussy or star crunch poom poom or something. I just want to let you guys know that the term star crunch is not new to the black sector at all. The term star crunch has actually been here for a couple years. And you can thank our troll food living legend, The black sector's troll food living legend, True Freeman, for the term Star Crunch. Okay? Motherfuckers ripped them a new asshole for years based on that term Star Crunch. But now it's brought back again. It's made new. It's made fancy, whatever. They put some new armor all on that motherfucking term, and it shines bright like Rihanna's diamonds. You understand? But Jigga Jay-Z made up this motherfucker if we doing it like that. Okay, that shit ain't new. See, this may be one of the many reasons why the black sector is bored. Because we been there, we done that. We done seen that. We done said that. That shit was originated with us. Okay? I'm the only one right now jumping on it like, yo, we did that first, right? I'm the only one doing that because the black sector don't need to do that. We could just walk amongst ourselves and be like, they thought that term is new. Let's let them have it. This is usually how the black sector operates, which is why motherfuckers like Anonymous, who I really think is a black sector person, don't understand certain things. It's a bunch of individuals walking around in a sector. We don't just all move like sheep. But we will move behind your ass and laugh at your ass behind you or in your face or to the side or whatever the fuck. We're going to let them have that. Let them have that. They can keep that. Okay? Okay, thank you, Daquan. Find me that link because I will post that motherfucker up on my community wall talking about stuff. Thank you, RE. Boom. See, check that. I love that shit. I'm gonna go hit that. I'm gonna go hit this motherfucking link and I'm gonna share it on my community board. Okay, the motherfucker done made songs about Star Crunch. That shit ain't new. The fuck? Appreciate y'all. Most deaf. Hell yeah. And then then there's the pregnancy things. There's the pregnancy people. Okay, it's 3 years old. Child. Motherfucker gotta make old shit new again. You heard me? Next thing you know, bell bottoms is gonna come the fuck back out. And these fucking young kids gonna be like, we created bell bottoms. No, the fuck you didn't. The fuck? Can't stand bell bottoms any goddamn way. Shit. Okay, the fuck y'all mean? All right. And now we got pregnant people again. Daquan's favorite loose titty bitch says she was pregnant, and I think she said it was a joke afterwards. So hey, there you go with that. Then you got 7 stars in the beef sector. She's pregnant. Some people would say that's so great, but it's kind of unfortunate because the so-called father is the deadbeat that she's been talking about for the past couple of weeks. Ain't karma a bitch? I want to say congratulations to the lady, but at the same time, karma's a bitch. You've been talking shit about this man, how he the wuss, how he this, how he that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to know her RE. I don't know her neither. But what I do know is she was like, oh, this motherfucker's a deadbeat. He want to get broads pregnant, then leave. And he got all these kids. He don't take care of them. And he autistic and all this shit. And boot the bap. Now look at Karma. Look what Karma done did. Karma said, I got something for you, bitch. You talking all this shit. You know you love that man. Now you're going to love that man for the next 18 years. And it's fucked up deadbeat herpesen ass. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So not only did she... Because my thing with 7 stars was, it's certain things... Okay, you want to get back. You want to lick back. You want to revenge a motherfucker. Yeah, you want to revenge them, but don't revenge them at the point to hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? So when she was like, "Oh, he got herpes and all this shit," and it was like, "Did you use condoms when you had sex with him?" No. Huh? Yeah, the one that's pregnant. Yeah, Daquan. Yeah, that one. I ain't talking about the man 7. He can't get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the female. 7 stars. 7 stars is the female, Daquan. Not 7 deadly sins, okay? Get the difference together. Ain't no way this man gonna get pregnant, Daquan. There's only one other. She from her mama's womb, Daquan. I don't know where the fuck she from. I think she from the beef sector, baby. I think she from the beef sector, and she be fucking with XYZ every so often. Okay? I think that's what it is. I think she's from the beef sector. And I don't know if she look good, Daquan. I don't know. Don't ask me if she look good. I don't fucking know. Okay? But what I'm saying is karma gets motherfuckers real good. And karma don't give a fuck if you're a good person, if you're a bad person, if you're an in-between person. Karma does not give a fuck. This is why Most High created karma. Y'all realize that, right? Because if the Most High God had a human body, he'd have the softest heart in the world. Oh my God, I got to forgive everybody. Why you think he made Jesus? He made Jesus to forgive every motherfucker. Okay? God ain't got to forgive a motherfuck thing. And then God was like, well, when I want to forgive somebody, that don't work. Because if I forgive one, I got to forgive all. So I got Jesus on the case, he could forgive them. And then I got karma on the case. And karma don't give a fuck who to forgive. Karma ain't worried about forgiveness. Karma's worried about, let's make this shit balance. So you could be the best person in the world. And karma gonna get you. Okay? That's what it be sometime. Anywho, let's move on. Poor lady. Poor baby. But of course, black sector's been through that too. Not in the same manner, but we get pregnancies too. It's all good. It's wonderful. What's next? What's next? Oh, this guy, he wanted a tummy tuck. That's what I heard. I heard it's some man in the Mo 3 sector that wanted a tummy tuck. He sounded like Biggie Smalls after he died. Lil' Kim was like, oh, did y'all know Biggie want a liposuction and a tummy tuck and all this other shit? And I looked at Lil' Kim. I was like, you know what, Lil' Kim, if I could kick you in your mouth for any reason on this planet, it would be for you saying that motherfucking shit. Okay? I didn't give a fuck how many plastic surgeries Lil' Kim got. Hell yeah, Cam talked too much. He said he wanted a tummy tuck, bruh. He said he wanted a tummy tuck. So yeah, so Lil' Kim, she got all them plastic surgeries. Every time I see her, I shedded a motherfucking tear. Okay, I was like, ooh, Lil' Kim, why you did that to yourself? But when she said that Biggie wanted lipo and tummy tuck and all this extra shit, I wanted to kick Lil' Kim in the mouth. What the fuck is Biggie Smalls doing with a motherfucking tummy tuck, bitch? What the fuck was his name gonna be then? Smalley Smalls? The fuck? His name was Biggie Smalls for a reason. The notorious B.I.G. The last thing that motherfucker as some kind of quarter gangster selling nicks and tray bags on the corner. And yes, I knew what the fuck it was. He wasn't no big time drug dealer, no distributor, no shit like this. That motherfucker was nickel and diming on the corner like the rest of them. Okay? The fuck? That nigga would have got a tummy tuck. You know how many motherfucking dudes would have been like, tummy tuck, the fuck wrong with you? Who are you, Drake, nigga? You better get in this gym with the rest of us. Fuck. You better go to jail, son, and pick up a weight. Fuck wrong with you? So you could be Biggie Smalls like fucking 50 Cent used to be. Not no fucking the fuck. Brooklyn would have ripped that nigga a new asshole 5 times over if he'd have got a motherfucker tummy tuck. This guy Cam, you ain't got no male friends to tell you what to do. Yo, it's really not that hard for men to lose weight unless you have a medical issue. If I'm looking from the eyes of a woman, it is super easy for a man to lose weight. It really is. All y'all got to do is stop eating crap, drink more water, jump in the gym 3 times a week. You will lose. You will lose. And it takes less than 3 months because y'all don't got nothing called a period. Okay? Hey, Kanye Grand Rise, babe. Listen, Daquan, he seemed like everybody, man. He seemed like community man and community peen. So that's why I looked the other way. I was like, if it wasn't for Mahaya, playing his song, Emotions Make You Cry Sometimes, I wouldn't give a holy hot fuck neither. I'd be like, the fuck is this? Chapu. I done heard he fucked a lot of them Mo3 ladies. And I was like, I'm good. What the fuck I care about community peen? I don't want no part of that. Oh, Kanye, we talking about Mo3 folk. This dude named Cam talked too much. He said he wanted tummy tuck. I don't know if he was trolling or if he was telling the truth. But I don't know no man that's straight to be really telling motherfuckers, even on a troll move, that they gonna get a tummy tuck. Kanyan, would you tell me on a live stream on a panel that you getting a tummy tuck, my nigga? I don't think so. See? And I ain't mad that you good on them folk. I ain't mad. I go wherever I wants to go. And this is no disrespect to Kanyan at all. You know what I'm saying? This is just a black sector thing. We go where the fuck we want to go. Okay? And we come right back to where the fuck we was. And we either deem it necessary to talk about or unnecessary to talk about. Okay? Now, here's another thing that I wanted to talk about. And to me, this is very important. Not because of where it came from. This is not so much it is a beef sector thing. Okay? It is really a beef sector thing. But the underlying issues, the undertones of it is something that everybody should talk about, I think. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Kanye? Who need a tummy tuck? Shoot, I don't even need a motherfucking tummy tuck, Kanye. I don't need no bumper clot tummy tuck. The fuck I want a tummy tuck for? I like my belly button, okay? I don't need no motherfucking tummy tuck. And I done lost weight, y'all. I done lost some weight. I can see my poom poom again. Okay? Shit. The fuck? And what did I do? Drank water, ate better food, and got more active. I ain't even jump back in the gym like I used to or none of that shit. I don't jump on my bike like I used to. I'm not fully back on personal trainer mode. You know what I'm saying? I'm acting like old lady mode. And I done lost some motherfucker weight. I done lost some of my gut already. Tummy tuck, what, nigga? Where you live, they ain't got no personal trainer. They ain't got no crib with the makeshift gym in the back where you pay like $5 and you go lift some weights, my nigga. Like, the fuck, what? Huh? Go drink some water, bitch. You know what? Drinking water would solve many of these motherfuckers' problem. Where my water at? I got my Essentia right here. And I don't mean to sound like Suey, but Essentia who sent you? All right? Motherfucking Lord sent me to go buy some Essentia and drink the bitch. Child, you go look at Lovely Love and her mustache tattoo or her mustache birthmark, and you the one to drink. Hey, Grand Rise, how can we stoop so low? Blessings, blessings every time. Big up to you. Big up to you. Y'all go sub to How Could We Stoop So Low. Great community board. I went to their live a couple times, sat in the clouds. I like what they talking about. And they really about that Chi-Town life, you know what I'm saying? That Chicago life, because it's rough over there, you know what I'm saying? It's rough over there. Oh, word? Word, Kanyon? Purified water not good for you? Okay, that's another conversation we definitely need to have. Okay? I like that. I like convos like that. Why is purified water not good for you? Because let me find out. All I got to do is boil and freeze the tap water like my mama used to back in the 80s, and I'm still straight. Thank you so much. How could we stoop so low? Let me find out that's the way to go. Because I wasn't mad when my mama did that back in the day. Shit. I'll do it again if it saves me some money. Shit. Okay? Need to save some money. But, and Kanyon, remind me of that, because I might send you a link to my other page, my fitness page, even though there's not a lot of people on there. You know what I'm saying? Just so we could talk about it, and then I'll port it over to here. I don't mind porting it over here as an upload. I'll do the live over there about that, and then save it and move it over here as an upload about the purified water. I don't mind doing that at all. I mean, if it makes more sense for me to do a live over here about it, just because there's more folk. Can you sub? Not yet, Daquan. Not yet, because I'm not showing my face over there yet. When I'm on my fitness page, it's through StreamYard, because I don't have enough subs to do regular YouTube live, and I made it a point to just talk about things instead of showing my face and actually doing something, because the people that I wanna target over there are people who have some sort of phobia with working out or getting healthy or going to the gym, or and people are usually afraid to go to the gym. They're afraid to show their face on something, you know. So it's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a lot of talking right now, and then we'll get to the doing, because as that channel grows and moves, I'm getting myself back on point with the working out and all that shit. So when I get Bigo ready again, Daquan, you can get a link and you can check it out. Okay, unless you don't care, you wanna hear talking about trying to motivate people to get into fitness, because that's what this really is. I'm really trying to not only motivate other people to get into fitness, but re-motivate my motherfucking self. Treat myself like I'm just the average Joe, and I don't sit here with certificates and shit. Because sometimes you gotta reset like that. It's not, oh well, I'm just gonna pick up and do XYZ again. I'm not the same age that I used to be. It's not that simple for me no more. I got new shit to worry about. I got new vitamin deficiencies to worry about. And now I'm getting more into water than I ever did. Hear that? That's water, right? Like back in the day, I could just up and go, do whatever. I ain't had to drink that much water. Bitch had Celsius, bitch had Bang. You know what I'm saying? And I was drinking water. I had my gallon jug of water, and I'd only drink a quarter of it, and all of that, and all of this. Fuck all that, man. We gonna start slow. And what I said to myself was, every time I buy an essential bottle of water, the 33.8 fluid ounces, I have to at least drink 3/4 of this. And the rest that I don't drink goes to my plants. All right? Or, I give them a quarter first. You know what I'm saying? Pour out something for the brothers who ain't here. I pour out a little water for these plants, and I drink the rest. I gotta get myself to the point where I can't. When it comes to water, I gotta value myself as much as I value my babies. You know what I mean? I wake up in the morning, look at these plants, and be like, oh, how y'all growing? How y'all dying? How y'all feeling? How y'all moving? Some of these plants I'm actually bringing back to life, slowly but surely. It takes patience, yo. You gotta have a lot of fucking patience, not only with plants, but with your motherfucking self. In this society nowadays, I want everything right now. I want it in a pill. I want it fast. It better work fast. That kills patience. That kills grace. And some of us have to learn patience. Some of us have to learn grace, including me. The fuck that mean? It's including me. Sometimes especially me. I don't when I talk about these things online, I'm not just talking about you. It's simple to talk about you. It's so simple to talk about some other motherfucker. Right? We roast other motherfuckers all day. Some of us self-roast. I'm not doing none of them things. When I talk about certain things with y'all, I'm talking about it with me too. The fuck? I cannot, and I'm not going to say I do not, because I might do it and not even realize it, but I cannot come off on this I'm better than all of you type of attitude. That doesn't work for me. I don't give a fuck if I got 18 certifications in all aspects of fitness, group group fitness, yoga, and I do have like 18 certifications for yoga and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if I got none of them shits. If I don't apply it to my motherfucking self, what the fuck does it mean? It means nothing. And if I'm not doing any of it, what the fuck is the point of talking to you about it? Nothing. What makes it better for me is that we're all on the same level playing field. So as I talk to y'all about fitness and things like that now, I'm also going through that journey once again to get where I used to be at. To get, I'm looking at me as the personal trainer and I'm just me as the regular bitch. Like, oh, I want to get back to that. How we do that? Let's do that. But I got to do it a different way because the personal trainer that I'm looking up to now was like 40 at the time, and I'm 48. So when I get up there now, I got to be a different bitch. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. So that's why I'm drinking the water and doing all that shit. You know what? Speaking of the attitudes that we come off and put on to these YouTube streets, I'm gonna talk about this other thing which I felt was super important. So yesterday, I think it was Brianna's live. Okay, it was Brianna's live, and I don't know how the conversation came up. I think I came in like right in the middle of the convo, not like in the initial like, oh well, this is how it happened, and somebody said this, and this is how the whole convo started. I don't think I came in at that time. What I came into was the revelation that Pizarro nor Nina knew who Rodney King was. Okay? Why does this make any sort of difference? Well, one, Pizarro does conspiracy lives, right? She's all about the conspiracy theories and all of that. So one would assume, not you, one would assume that if you talk about conspiracy theories and all that, you would know about a little bit of black history and police brutality, right? Okay. Nina, on the other hand, talks all about colorism. If she's not coming up on a panel to tell y'all how she feel about a situation and what she deems and determines to be this and that about a situation, she talking about colorism. Dark skin versus light skin, and how the darker skinned people got to go through this and the light skinned people got some sort of privilege and blah 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 and this that and the third. How the fuck you don't know about no goddamn Rodney King? Ain't that some colorism right there? No, it's a little bit beyond colorism. Because you definitely got a darker skinned man getting beat the fuck up by white people. If that ain't colorism, I don't know what the fuck it is. But see, that don't fall into colorism. That falls into straight up racism. Okay? Because it ain't no darker skinned black versus a lighter skinned black. That's just a black man versus, with white people beating his ass. Okay? So when people found out she didn't know who Rodney King was, then it became, well, chick, what the fuck do you know? Nobody was really worried about Pizarro not knowing who Rodney King is. Y'all are young, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are young. And Rodney King was probably before you were born or when you were really small. But here's my thing. If you know so much about Martin Luther King and you know so much about motherfucking Malcolm X, how you don't know about Rodney motherfucking King? That's also history. That's also some history that you should know. And if you're on the conspiracy theory tip, how you on conspiracy theory tip, but you falling for propaganda and you don't do your own research? Well, it wasn't on the news. What kind of conspiracy person are you if you following the news like that or believing the news like that or not looking deeper like that? because that's how black people was raised back in the day. In my time, I'm telling y'all, in my time, when rap came out and it was the X Clan. All right, some of y'all might have heard of the X Clan, and they was all Pan-African, pro-African, the red, the black, and the green with the key sissy and all of that fly shit. Let me tell y'all something. If I walked around the street with the African medallion and a group of people came up to me and was like, yo, you know what this means? And I didn't know what it meant, I got my ass beat. Okay, I got my ass beat. I did not have to know who the fuck Martin Luther King was. I didn't have to know who Malcolm X was, but I better had known what the red, the black, and the green on the continent of Africa meant. What the fuck did that mean? And we all knew about Nelson Mandela and all them motherfuckers out there doing their thing. Desmond Tutu and all them motherfuckers. I was a little kid. I didn't know about that shit. The fuck? I was like 4 or 5 years old learning about apartheid in South Africa. All that, they not from here. That shit don't matter. Well, they're not from, who gives up? That don't matter. If you interested in something, you gonna learn about it. You gonna research your ass off on that motherfucker. Okay? Y'all motherfuckers know how to fuck real good, right? Or y'all think y'all know how to fuck real good. How much research did y'all hoe ass bitches and y'all hoe ass men have to do to learn how to fuck right? To learn how to make your dick work or your poom poom work? Ain't nobody had no problem doing research with a dick in their mouth or a poom poom in their mouth to learn how to fuck right. You want to learn to be better than Pornhub, you damn sure did your research and had your experience and dipped your ding-a-ling and your poom-poom into God only knows what so you can learn how to be the best, better than Superhead and better than Mr. Motherfucking Marcus. But you can't apply that shit, or you want to be the best at roasting and scratching, so you done did your research and you done all kinds of shit. All you needed to do was apply that to your fucking history, to your fucking black history, to your fucking American black history. Because I want to talk about the term black in a second too. All that fly shit. Then it come to find out Nina didn't even know who Eric Garner was. You ain't know who Eric Garner was? Eric Garner was a couple of months before George Floyd. Sandra Bland, a couple months to a year. Breonna Taylor, all these motherfuckers, they led to George Floyd. That's why motherfuckers was so outraged. Because it wasn't just George Floyd by his motherfucking self. It was a gang of them. Eric Garner got put in a chokehold way before fucking George Floyd did. I can't breathe. Where the fuck you think that term came from? Eric Garner. Rest in power. Say her name. Where the fuck you think that came from? Sandra Bland. Peace and blessings, my brethren, Michael Phillips. Wagwan. How you don't know about them folk? And them folks dark skinned. So if you want to go for colorism, them folks is darker skinned. Them folks ain't light skinned. But you know all about this colorism ass shit, but you don't know about this shit? Well, I wasn't woke until George Floyd. What? You wasn't woke until George Floyd. So you only became on some old Angela Davis shit maybe 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago? Really? And you coming at people like this? Oh, hell no. This is not how you do research, homegirl. No. Not to talk to the people who you're talking to, which is a bunch of black Americans. Okay? You talking to black Americans about some motherfucking shit, colorism, they're going to assume that you know just as much about racism. Because not for nothing, in the movie School Days, where they highlighted that colorism shit, them motherfuckers knew about racism too. Which is why you had Lawrence Fishburne talking about wake up. Wake up. That motherfucker Lawrence Fishburne was in that movie to remind the light skin and the dark skins that it's something way bigger than that out there. It ain't just, oh, you light and you dark, so let's fight over that. No, all of y'all are black. All of y'all are the N word. So everybody else looks at y'all like the N word. So it's racism out here. And you sitting here arguing about the color of your skin versus the color of her skin or his skin when y'all go through the same ass shit. Oh, but the lighter skinned people have a better chance of fading in. No, the fuck we don't. We still look black. And some of us still act black. Talking about the color of somebody's skin in reference to the same black person, what the fuck does that mean if you have no clue as to the broader picture of this shit? I can understand if you want to talk about colorism and then figure out a way to bring them together. You know what, light-skinned people, y'all shouldn't feel like that towards dark-skinned people. And dark-skinned people, you shouldn't feel like this towards light-skinned people, because we all black and we all should work together and stick together to uplift our motherfucking race. Grand Rise Godmama, Grand Rise Navi, it's a motherfucking fact. That's that Willie Lynch shit. But you want to focus on Willie Lynch, but you don't want to focus on the bigger fucking picture. So I put in that chat to Nina that your whole stance, your entire stance is now destroyed, homegirl, because of these revelations right here. Okay? This is the problem. This is your problem. It ain't got nothing to do with you as a person. I don't give a fuck how you was raised. I don't give a fuck if you was raised like Carlton fucking Banks. I don't give a fuck. Because if you watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you should have learned from Will motherfucking Smith. Because at least he knew a little bit about a little bit. You ain't got to be blonde like Carlton Banks and then jump in a fucking pool full of black people who do know something, who do have experience with something, and come at them like they ain't shit. That's not the way. We've been dealing with that for how many hundreds of years? Motherfuckers acting like they know better than us, coming in here, talking da-da-da. What's the whole point of slavery? The fuck? We done had white people, slave masters, all that shit for many hundreds of years telling us what the fuck to do and how we should move. And we blindly following that motherfucking shit. They don't know who the fuck we is. They don't know nothing about us. It got to the point where we didn't even know about us no more. And if you look at it, and then what pissed me off in that chat was because she was like, oh, well, colorism is universal. What you think, racism ain't universal, bitch? You know how many, do you know how many different forms of racism there are? Not even in America? Are you serious? Well, police brutality in America is unique. No, the fuck it's not. It's not unique no more, because there's police brutality in London. There's police brutality in Paris. Go ask them black people, yo. Go ask them black people, son. They gonna tell you they go through the shit too. They might not have it so much in Canada, but if you a Muslim, go ask a Muslim person about police brutality in motherfucking Canada. Because there's a lot of Islamophobes up there. And I bet you that the Muslims that they fuck with up there on that Islamophobe shit is not light, bright, and white. They not. They probably darker than me. Fuck out of here. That's that cuckoo shit. I need Switzerland to come back in here because I just realized that when I took away somebody's mod stick, I took away her mod stick too. I'm going to try to add her mod stick back. I just realized that shit like 2 days ago. And it was like a month ago I took away somebody's mod stick. And just 2 days ago I went back in there and was like, wait a minute. Where Candy fucking shit? Did I take? Fuck. So if y'all find Switzerland, y'all tell her, come in my chat. I'm going to try to give her back a mod stick. My bad. What's up, Reeve? I love you, Reeve. I love you, Reeve. Anywho, back to what the fuck I was saying. So, no, I'm not gonna want to hear nothing that you got to say about no motherfucking colorism if you don't even know about if you don't care about racism, huh? Huh? You really thought because you were just dark skinned that the problems that you get in America is only for you? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? No, no, no. Now it's stupid time. Okay? Because when I talked about the whole colorism thing before in a previous live, I did touch upon racism a little bit. I was like, yo, who cares if you light skinned or you dark skinned? We all go through the same ass shit. The fuck? The fuck you talking about? We all go through the same fucking shit. I've been in a car with many dark skinned people, and we ain't never got stopped by no police. You know I got stopped by the police in a light skinned person car? Do you know that? No, you did not know that. But I can tell you that. You think them police acting any different because motherfuckers in the car was light skinned? No. Y'all still N-words. Get the fuck out the car. Let me see your license and registration and da 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 da. And then at the end of the day, okay, bitch, you got a busted tail light. Fix it. Okay? And we was all light skinned. And we wasn't even light skinned, we was brown skinned. But for the colorism argument, we was light skinned. The fuck? Ain't nothing to do with no color. It's different shades of blackness. Different shades of blackness. It's still all blackness. Brownness is blackness. Okay? Somebody might say, well, you know, Shri, colorism really does exist because of the caste system and all this. Check out the caste system in India and blah blah blah. Let me tell y'all something. Don't let nobody fool you. And I done said this before years ago, but I'll say it again. When the caste system was first introduced in India, it had nothing to do with color. The original caste system had nothing to do with the color of your skin. Okay? Nothing. It had to do with your service, your job. All right? You could have been a scholar. You could have been a business person. You could have been a holy person. Or you could have been a laborer. Okay? And the laborer, the farmer, all those menial jobs. Okay? And there was a time in India where it really didn't matter too much what your skin color was. You was doing what you do. And then guess who came in from the fucking Russia? From those mountains, the Caucasus Mountain, whatever, the Arya Mountains or whatever the fuck mountains was. The motherfucking Aryans came down. And the Aryans were white or very light with blue eyes. And them motherfuckers never seen them before. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? And they came down from what they probably considered the heavens because they didn't know nothing about technology like that and all that shit. Oh no, we're going to get to that, Reef, because I'm going to stay here for about an hour and a half to talk about that right there. We're going to talk about that in particular, Reef, because I'm glad you brought it up. Thank you for reminding me. Because that's the other segue that I wanted to get into, because that's something that I realized on my motherfucking own. Yeah, Reef, I love you. You too smart. I do the same shit. I'm too smart. I'll speak too soon. Like, yo, we ain't even get there yet. You already on page 355, and we only on page 55. I do it too. So you good. Okay? You good. Because we're going to talk about that in a second. But let's get back to this shit here. All right? It wasn't until them Aryans came in that then it became about skin color. Because most of the scholars or royalty were light. And then most of the people who did the menial work were dark. So then it became a matter of you too dark, you're a Dravidian, you're untouchable. Them motherfuckers at the end of the day wasn't able to do nothing. Not even the fucking menial work to get paid for. It got to the point where, oh, they just had to be slaves. They just had to be slave. Look at that. Look at that. Slave. Okay? But I understand, motherfuckers wouldn't say, oh no, it couldn't be racism because they all the same race. What race is that? They all the same race, right? What race is that? If all the Indians were of the same race, so now it's colorism. What race is that? What race are they? Because an American would sit there and look at a dark-skinned Indian and be like, you black. You black. And then they could look at a Indian that's my complexion and be like, what, they not black? They Indian now? Does that make any sense? Because this is kind of what Reef is going off of and what I'm thinking of going off on. You know what I'm saying? Like in England, you don't see nobody call themselves Black British, right? You don't see that shit. The term black is a construct of America, okay? It's a construct of America, but it's not a color construct of America. It's a culture construct of America, okay? That's the shit. A Nigerian in England is not going to say, I'm a Black British. They're going to say, I'm Nigerian British. Just like how you got the term African American. They don't say Black American. Some motherfuckers sit there and be like, yo, I'm African American. But then you'll have other people be like, bitch, I'm not African at all. My people ain't come from Africa. My people was from right here. My people indigenous to here. So what, they call African Americans too? But no, they black. They dark. They got their culture on, black culture. See, people from outside of America don't really call themselves black or none of that shit like that. You go to Africa, you go to the Sudan, and you go to the darkest motherfucker in the Sudan and be like, oh, are you black? And he be like, no, I'm a fucking African. What the fuck is wrong with you? Or I'm not even an African. I'm fucking Sudanese, bitch. The fuck you that's a Sudanese, and I'm a Sudanese. Okay, so they light-skinned Sudanese, and I'm dark-skinned Sudanese. Ain't we all Sudanese anyway? The fuck? But here in America, it don't work like that. So in an effort for people to find their own identity so we can all come together to explain what kind of mixed nuts is going on here, they say black. We black. Because if I sit here and say I'm African American, somebody from outside of America be like, well, which African country are you from? Because remember, Africa is not a fucking country. It's a bumbleclot continent. Okay? It's a continent. So even to consider yourself African American is like fucking weird as fuck. What are you, born out of two continents? Because this is North America that I live in. The fuck, what? It makes Americans sound real fucking stupid, but it's not. It's a way for us to delineate what the fuck it is. Because if I consider myself African American, I go to Africa, I'm African American. Well, which part of Africa? I don't fucking know. Huh? That's why I can call myself Caribbean American. Which part of the Caribbean? Motherfucking this one over here and motherfucking that one over there in South America. Because Guyana is the only country in South America that is considered part of the Caribbean. Did you know that? Huh? Did you know that? And we could put Suriname and French Guiana in there just a smidgen. But British Guiana, definitely part of the Caribbean, even though it's in the continent of South America. So if I'm from Guyana, I'm going to say I'm American too? I'm from fucking Guyana, but I'm an American too. What the fuck you mean you're an American? I'm fucking South American, bitch. But South American is full of fucking Spanish speaking people. What the fuck you talking about, Shree? Let's make it make sense. So yeah, I can say I was a black American, yo. I understand in America why the fuck I say that. The motherfuckers outside of America, they don't have that full understanding of why we fucking say that because they didn't have to go through that experience. But I guarantee that if you ask certain ones of them who the fuck Rodney King is, they gonna know. If you ask them who the fuck Eric Garner is, they gonna know. You put your hands up talking about I can't breathe, they gonna be like, oh yeah, yeah, that's fucked up. In a way, Reef, we do have to put our color on an official document. Because if we didn't, the list would be too fucking long. You understand what I'm saying? The list will be too long. You look on some of these lists nowadays, Reef, you see some of them say, okay, check what you is, right? They be like, oh, you white, because that's a color, right? That's a color. Them fucking white people ain't say, are you American? It don't say that. It say, are you white? That's a color, right? That's a color. And ain't none of them white people upset about being called anything other than white. White. I don't think white people in other countries have that issue where they're like, oh, are you white? They be like, no, I'm fucking Canadian. I'm fucking this. I'm fucking that. You know what I'm saying? Even here in Brooklyn, yo, even here in Brooklyn, we break down Spanish like that. I could say the whole of New York City acts like this, but I'm gonna focus it on Brooklyn. The Brooklyn act like that, you know. Thank you, Reef, and you fucking right. You motherfucking right. But here in Brooklyn, oh yeah, this Spanish person. They be like, what Spanish person? Black Spanish or white Spanish? Okay? They be like, oh, them white Spanish. Don't worry about that. You sit there and be like, oh, we talking about Mexicans. They not gonna consider all the Mexicans white Spanish, you know. No, they not. Mexicans is brown Spanish. Okay? Because motherfuckers only found out about black, quote unquote, black Mexicans, which are dark skinned Mexicans from Africa, not even 5 or 6 years ago. If Lupita Nyong'o didn't step on the scene and tell y'all that she was born in Mexico, y'all wouldn't know a motherfucking thing about no black Mexicans. Y'all wouldn't know shit. Exactly, Reef. Spanish to you is from Spain. Facts. When you hear motherfucking Spanish, you be like, Spanish from Spain? You talk about a Puerto Rican, a Cuban, a Ecuadorian, or one of them, you gotta say Latin America or Central America. You're not gonna say Spain. But what language do they speak? They speak Spanish, right? And then some of y'all will be like, they don't even speak the real Spanish. They speak broken Spanish. Okay, so now we breaking it down. Just like Jamaicans and Caribbean people speak broken English, and even Americans speak broken fucking English, yo. Cause it ain't the Queen's English that we motherfucker speak. Don't be what you sorry for. You right. Right, you right. The fuck? No. In Spain, they be like, we don't know what the fuck you is. You ain't from here. You not from Spain. So how the fuck are you Spanish? No, you speak Spanish. The fuck? So you can't give me that. You can't give me that excuse where, oh, well, I wasn't raised out here. Bitch, I wasn't raised out here neither. I wasn't raised out here either. Every summer from the time I was And I say from 3 because I spent the first 3 years of my life overseas. I didn't live here when I was 3 years old. I was born here and got shipped the fuck out. And then after 3 years old, a bitch knew how to read, came out here. I could be a teacher, but I don't like teaching people too much. They get on my goddamn nerve. It's broken Spanish reef, you already know. Slavery Spanish. The hell? Get it together. You think color means it? What the fuck does colorism mean? You want to look at colorism? You want to look at the issue of colorism? Look at Haiti and look at the Dominican Republic. That's an issue of colorism right there, based off racism. Because the Spanish came to the Dominican Republic and told them niggas, you not shit unless you consider yourself light or white. They broke that shit down to color to the point where they can't even look at they fucking darker skinned cousins. Them motherfuckers is cousins, yo. The fucking Haitians and the fucking Dominicans in the Republic, them is motherfucking cousins, son. Exactly. One fucking island divided to 2. You think them people didn't come from the same place or places? And then Spain came in and said, oh, we're gonna populate and propagate these motherfuckers over here and fill them with bullshit. Hell yeah, it's mental. It's a way to fucking get your mental and fuck you up. So what you really think? That colorism is helping motherfuckers? Looking at colorism and not doing shit about it? You think that's helping motherfuckers with the culture or with the race? Colorism is steeped in racism. One field and the other fuels the other. Hell yeah. And the French motherfuckers didn't tell them, oh, y'all da-da-da. Come on. And the French and the Spanish was probably in on the whole, let's fuck up their mind. Let's fuck them up. The French and the Spanish was in on it together. Let's fuck them up together. You fuck these up this way and I'll fuck those up that way. And then they're going to be fucked up. And it's like you call people black and they up in arms, but you call them people over there white, they don't give a fuck. And that's what racism does. When you are a race in power, it don't matter what other motherfuckers say to you, call you, or whatever the fuck. They can do whatever they want. We don't give a fuck. We in power. That's what racism is about. And colorism is small. And if you ain't doing nothing about no fucking colorism except perpetrating the motherfucker, the fuck I want to listen to you for? Because at the end of the day, you're not making it better. It's not like Nina's coming in here talking about, okay, this is an example of colorism and let's stop that shit. No, you just being a motherfucking watchdog. That's colorist, that's colorist, that's colorist. You are defeating the purpose. You are not helping anybody. And you're only helping the fucking ops to fucking bring down our race even more. But you can't see that. Because you don't know who the fuck Eric Gardner is. You don't know who the fuck Sandra Bland is. You don't know who the fuck Rodney King is. You don't know who the fuck Yusef Hawkins is. And you ain't got to know who Yusef Hawkins is. That's a New York motherfucker right there. But it's important to know about these aspects of racism so that I don't have to be on some colorism shit. If you knew anything about racism and how black people in general, people of the African diaspora in general is getting fucked up, colorism would be the least of your fucking worries. What you would do is try to unite the fucking different shades of black to one. Not bring them down again and bring them down more and separate us more. Even if that's not your intent, hell yeah. Philando Castile, Amadou Diallo. The fuck you mean? If you knew about racism and you knew how far that went and what the fuck it really was about, you would not be sitting here talking about no colorism. We already know people with more melanin in their skin get it worse. We already know that. We know that shit. So what the fuck do I do as a light skinned, as a more light skinned or more brown skinned person do? Do I fucking separate them more from me? Are you stupid? You stupid. Now when my daddy was dark skinned, I clung to that man because he was my daddy. And my daddy was an asshole. My daddy was the worst. But his skin color didn't have nothing to do with him being an asshole. Nothing. Because his brother was lighter than me. His blood brother was lighter than me. Light, like octoroon light. And he was an asshole too. Does that make any difference? No. None at all. If anything, it made me want to help my dark skinned people more. Yo, you really feel fucked up on this? No, I don't want you to feel fucked up on this. Because racism made me realize what is the real shit here. I want to be a human, motherfucker. When you deal with this colorism ass shit and you don't know nothing about racism, you are perpetuating us to be more separate. You're not bringing us together. You're not helping your people. You doing what you can to separate even further, cause more divide, cause more division. You're not making it better, home girl. You not. And I think she realized that yesterday because shout out to Miss Cruiser, I think that's her name, and shout out to Ronnie IQ. Shout out to them because they eloquently put that shit in a way that you had to listen to that shit. You had to take that shit on. But instead of homegirl being like, yo, I ain't even realize it like that. Y'all got a good point. She tried to act all like she ain't got no feeling. Okay, well, that's fine for you, but I went for something else. No, don't act indignant, bitch. Act humble. Humble yourself. Ain't no reason to act indignant now because you was wrong. And now you got caught out there. I tell you right now, I don't give a fuck if homegirl is white. I don't give a fuck if she's black. I don't give a fuck. And if she's white on that Rachel Dolezal shit, okay, get her. But what if she's really black acting like this? No, that's not the move. That's not the wave. That's like some Amber Rose shit. Y'all watch College Hill? I don't even think they showed that episode yet where Jocelyn and Amber Rose got into a fight because Jocelyn was like, bitch, you don't even consider yourself black. What are you talking about? And Amber Rose got mad. But why get mad? Because you said it yourself. You don't consider yourself black. But guess what? Everybody considers you Amber Rose, motherfucking black. They don't give a fuck how light skinned you is. Because as far as they concerned, ain't no white lady tattooing no motherfucking shit on their goddamn forehead. Okay, bitch? They're not doing it. They're not walking around with no huge ass. None of that shit. Because black is a culture. It's not just the skin color. She's half black, Reef. I think her mother is white and her father's black, or the other way, or I think her mother's black and her father's. I don't remember, but she's biracial. Okay? She's biracial. So she got black up in her. So she can't sit there and say, I'm not black. Bitch, you black. But look at the context of what we in America consider black. If she went to Africa and was like, oh, my mother's white and my father's black, they'd be like, black? What that mean? He American? He's a black American? What does black mean? The fuck does that mean? Because if she was like, oh, well, my mother is a white American, but my father is Nigerian, they would automatically assume that she's black. And if anybody in America has to worry about colorism, god damn, it's a biracial person. Have you ever seen a dark skinned black person and they show you their parents and one of their parents is white? Huh? Have you ever met a person like that? I know about 3 people like that. All across America. They don't just live in New York. What go on, Clem? They don't just live in New York. 2 of them live in New York. One of them live in motherfucking California. Okay? They dark. 2 of them got white mother. One of them got white father. And dark. And when you look at their siblings, them siblings light. That motherfucker is biracial too. But because they don't look biracial, they take more after the black side. Guess what America called them? Black. And then they show their mother, they be like, oh, are you adopted? No, that's my birth mother right there. But look at my birth father. Oh, look at my, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Oh. And for me, it's not even, and I feel bad for biracial folk because they're biracial, not exactly bi-color. Okay? All right, Clem, check what? Hello? Hello? And you like you more like milk chocolate than dark chocolate. You feel me? Or you more like caramel like me. And my father was dark chocolate too, like a motherfucker. I told y'all motherfuckers. My father had 3 brothers, including him. So it was 4 of them. You understand me? 4 of them. My father and my uncle, the oldest one out of the 4 of them, was dark chocolate. My uncle, who was the youngest one, that motherfucker light like me. Lighter than me. He lighter than me. He lighter than me. And all of them had the same mother and the same father. And my grandfather was brown, a deep brown, like a milk chocolate. And my grandmother in Guyana was dark. But when I met my grandmother, when I was born, my grandmother was brown like me. Why? Because back over there, sir, in South America, the sun was pumping, so their melanin was super activated. As soon as my grandmother came to America and had to deal with winters or whatever, the melanin started to fade. So she wasn't as dark as she was when she was 25. Because I guarantee I went to Guyana and seen a picture of a lady in a black and white. And y'all know black and white pictures, right? If you light, you still look light in a black and white picture. If you dark, you looking real dark in a black and white picture. So now show me a black and white picture of this dark-skinned little gal. I said, who this dark-skinned little gal? They said, that's your grandmother. I said, my grandmother who? They said, you grandmother. I said, that little lady that's my complexion brown, like light brown. Out there, she wasn't dark like that. Yes, the fuck she was. And I said, yo, grandma, this you? She said, oh, I know. You haven't seen this picture in a long time. Ooh, I look good there. I had nice melanin and I had a nice tan and all kind. How you mean? How you mean? Shit. You know what I'm saying, Clem? I mean, can't wait till the fucking June 21st. because right now it's still springtime, so the sun is kind of iffy, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking dark in certain places, I'm looking light in other places. Yo, let me tell you something. When June 21 hit, yo, I mean to look black now. I can't wait for my melanin to real activate, yo. And motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, where's Shri at? Who are you? What are you? The cousin? Are you the darker skinned cousin? No, it's me, bitch. My melanin done activated, oh. So all this colorism shit, we still got melanin up in us. So what the fuck y'all mean? Has to be more than just color. Has to be culture. Has to be race. And if we gotta be in the bubble of America to understand what race is, then do that until, the rest of the world can figure out how we have to understand things in our head by calling ourselves black. They did a survey, and they did a survey of certain black Americans, and they were like, well, would you rather be called black, or would you rather be called colored or Negro? And like 60% chose black. The term person of color, it's a lot of people that don't even like that shit. Cause then the white Spanish, listen to me now, the white Spanish can be like, oh, I'm a person of color too. No, the fuck you ain't. Yes, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Panamanian. And this is my brother who darker than dark. They not a person of color? See, Clem? It's a lot of people that don't like being called a person of color because there's too many motherfucking colors. And we all got different shades of black. I'll say black too. I say black too. Hey Shri, why you don't say you're African American? Because I don't know what part of Africa my ancestors directly came from. I got so many ancestors that came from different parts of Africa. I'd rather be more specific. And like I said, Africa is a continent. So if I got a little sprinkle of fucking Ghana and a little sprinkle of Nigeria, and I got a sprinkle of fucking Ethiopia, and I got a sprinkle of fucking South America down there, or Cameroon or some shite, it's just easy on my life to say I'm a Caribbean American because I can directly trace it to the Caribbean. Or what the fuck I'm gonna say? I'm a South African. I mean, not a South African. I'm a South American, North American. Is that what I should say? Hey Shri, where you from? I'm a South American, North American, bitch. Hey Clem, you a South American, North American, Reef. Well, Reef ain't. I don't think Reef in America right now. So Clem, you're a South American, North American, bitch. Okay. Exactly. Exactly, Clem. You're the Guyanese American. And I have to say I'm a Caribbean American because my father's from Guyana and my mother's from Barbados. So when I'm gonna say I'm a Guyanese Barbadian American. What are you fucking kid? That's too much work, yo. That's too much coming out my mouth. And then what you want to specify? Don't you know I got Chinese in my family? I got Welsh in my family. I got Irish in my family. So what? I'm just, bitch. I'm United Nations, bitch. I'm a United Nations American, bitch. Everybody should just be fucking United Nation. You're not United Nation American, motherfucker. Okay, and just put that on the fucking passport or wherever the fuck them there. Exactly. It's too much fucking work. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. So it's important for Americans to understand why they say the term black, even if you don't agree with it. You understand? Even if you don't agree, whether you don't agree with the term person of color, you don't agree with the term African American, you don't agree with the term colored or negroid, or you don't even agree with the term black. You just need to understand why the fuck it's being put out there and why the fuck it's said. Why the fuck do we use it? And in order for you to understand why we use that term black as opposed to motherfuckers using the term white, you need to understand the racial connotations of everything. Y'all motherfuckers understand rap today or hip hop or whatever the fuck you call it today, but y'all don't understand hip hop from back in the day. Y'all motherfuckers don't understand when Run DMC said, not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. Huh. And at the same time, y'all motherfuckers don't understand that even in the 60s, black people in the hood was calling each other the N-word. Was it right? No. But what hip hop did, they took that N-word and made it a good thing. They let y'all know that we flipped it. And now it's flipped the fuck back. This is what time does. It can make old things new. It can make new things old. It can push it to the side. It can bring it back. All that shit. But you gotta understand why. What the fuck are you talking about if you don't understand the whys? Why does 1 + 1 = 2? Why? How many of y'all back in the days got one bottle of water and took another bottle of water and put them together and say, oh, this is what make 2. This is why 1 + 1 = 2. This is why 2 + 2 = 4. Y'all just, oh, we just know it. I remember back in the days when you had to memorize a multiplication table and an addition table and all that shit. It wasn't just memorizing that shit. You had to understand why 1 × 1 = 1 and 2 × 1 = 2, bitch. You had to understand the back end story of the shite. This is why I talk about the underlying shit. I don't always talk about the motherfucking situation and name names and this and that. I don't always do it. I did it today. I do it sometimes, but I don't always do it because what the fuck them deal with, that's not important. Cam too much talking about he want a tummy tuck. That's not important to me. Why did he say he want a tummy tuck? That's important to me. What is it about him that he want a tummy tuck so bad he can't go in the gym? He can't go eat right. Why should I listen to anything that Nina says if she don't understand racism, the racism behind colorism and the colorism behind racism? Well, police brutality wasn't that important to me. What? Black people getting killed by the hands of oppressors ain't important to you? Especially when it was for no reason other than being the color they skin? Whether they light skin or dark skin or medium skin? They culture killed them? They race got them? And we were so fucked up with slavery that we don't even know what to categorize ourselves as a race is, so we slap a color on it? Do you understand why all the Europeans and all the white people just considered white? Do you understand that? We don't sit there and be like, oh, that's white American and that's a white European. No, we don't do that. You know when we talk about that European, that's a white motherfucker over there. And when we talk about this American over there, that's a white motherfucker over there. We're like babies in this human evolution of shit. I don't want to be a baby. I want to be a teenager. I want to be in AP courses on being a human being or human evolution. Whatever the fuck that looks like. So yeah, homegirl, you wrong. And instead of being indignant about it, humble your bumbleclot self. Humble your fucking self. And the next time you want to jump on a panel and talk about colorists and all this other shit, think twice. And don't give me no motherfucking Martin Luther King quote. Don't give me no Malcolm X Ho quote. I don't want to hear about none of them motherfuckers. Because that's where I am with the young people today. Don't tell me shit about no Martin Luther King. Don't tell me shit about no Malcolm X. I don't want to hear about them two motherfuckers no more. I don't give a fuck if there's an MLK Day. Fuck them. Let me hear about Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, Breonna Taylor, Philando Castile, motherfucking Amadou Diallo. a motherfucking Yusuf Hawkins, Michael Griffiths. You understand? Let me hear about the new motherfucking shit. I don't need to hear about Dred Scott and fucking Harriet Tubman from back in the day. They already did what they did. I want to hear about these motherfuckers now because we still struggling with this shit. And I don't live in a school days world. I don't live in no fucking fraternity with the light-skinned broads with the weave and then the dark-skinned bitches with the fucking natural hair. Because I'm a brown-skinned bitch with natural hair. My lighter skinned ass will go hang out with the dark skinned bitches. Cause I don't like no prissy ass bitch. I don't care if she light skinned or dark skinned. I don't give a fuck. Better get out of here. You better recognize what the real is. Motherfucker sitting here up in the matrix. Well, I never watched TV like this. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, in my experience, the colorism. Then don't come to us who had a whole bunch of different experiences telling us that we ain't shit. And we don't know shit and we not about shit. How the fuck would you know? You never walked in our shoes. You lived the Carlton Banks life. I don't live the Carlton Banks life. I watch Carlton Banks on TV. So take your Carlton Banks ass and go talk to them Carlton Banks motherfuckers over there. Don't talk to my ass. I'm not even on no Team Will Smith. Go talk to them niggas over there. Go talk to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air over there. I lived in the snowfall era, ho. I did. So I guess you got to wait till I'm gone. And then you can talk about whatever you want to talk about to these fucking folk. Unfortunately for you, Nina, the beef sector, the black sector, even the Mo3 sector consists of older people that lived through all that shit, or consist of younger people that at least know when to shut the fuck up if they don't understand something fully, if they not fully knowledgeable on something. They can speak, and then when they learn something, they shut the fuck up and listen. All these motherfuckers will act like they know every goddamn thing and don't know motherfucking thing. They don't know shit. They don't know motherfucking shit, but they know every motherfucking thing. God damn, that shit pissed me off the worst. I don't give a fuck about Anonymous talking about I'm wearing Skechers on my motherfucking feet. Buy me some new sneakers, bitch. At least I had somebody send me a $7 fucking cash app the other day because I told them to buy me some new sneakers. They sent me $7 talking about what your size shoe is. I still gotta email that motherfucker back. The fuck? Think I give a fuck about that? No, I'm gonna give a fuck about this, Nina. Get your shit together. And I'm gonna keep it real with you too. Don't be surprised if you jump up on a panel. Now, let me get this straight. Let me let y'all know. She can jump up on a panel and the motherfuckers will still be talking. Fuck Nina, we don't want to listen to her. She'll stay up on the panel for that. She'll stay. She'll go back and forth with the motherfuckers in the chat. And that's troll pressure right there. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? You go back and forth with motherfuckers in the chat all day. But what happens when you jump on a panel and start talking that shit and motherfuckers actually leave? Then what? Nobody want to hear what the fuck you got to say. Then what? Because, Nina, I don't think you built to not care like me. Okay? I don't give a fuck. There's only 7 motherfuckers in here. I don't give 2 shits. That shit don't matter to me. I don't care. But you do. You care. What you mean she cares, Shri? Because she jumps on a panel to be heard. Okay? Because for all of that, she could have made her own motherfucking channel and popped her shit and had like 3 people up in there listening to that bullshit. No, she never did that. She jumping on panel to panel to panel. So now, if you jump on a panel and people start to leave the fucking room, guess who's going to be upset? Not you and not the chat. It's going to be the fucking host of the fucking live that's going to start getting upset because then you really going to look like a panel killer. Or you going to look like a channel killer. Just like fucking dumbass ghetto intellect. You jumping from panel to panel and panel to talk about what? Get your own fucking channel and talk your shit. But that's the problem. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you because you give too much of a fuck about the numbers and who's in there and who's listening. I don't care 11 people's in here to listen to me. I'm glad it's only 11 because I got quality and not quantity. If it was 100 motherfuckers in here, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? I don't even know what to say no more. But no, you want to jump in when there's 800 motherfuckers in the room and all this other shit. Why? Your word don't stand. Your word don't stand strong even with 8 motherfuckers. Y'all better wisen up. Motherfuckers be like, oh, Shree, you're just a subby. No, I get on a live and I talk my shit on my own motherfucking shit. Well, you only got 10 people in there. Good. Hey, Miss Raz, Grand Raz. Good. I'd rather 10 motherfuckers that's real or 10 motherfuckers that's trolling, listen, whatever the fuck they doing. Because they really fucking listening. And it be 10 to stay the fucking here. Early in this motherfucking live, I had like 13, went down to 1. You think I gave a shit? Well, I was like, oh, Daquan, it's just me and you in here. So let me stop talking and get the fuck out of here. No. I talk to my motherfucking self for free. You think I need you motherfuckers? I have no problem talking to my goddamn self for goddamn free. Walking down the fucking street. Shit is crazy, yo. This shit is wild. The fucking state of the black race today. It's that bullshit. Miss Raz, your message will get out too. Miss Raz, you go live and you talk whatever you talk. I don't care if it's 2 people up in there. Your message is getting out too. And whoever want to hear it is going to hear it. But that don't mean it ain't get the fuck out. Give a fuck. Shit. I appreciate and thank everybody that shares my shit. I really do. I appreciate all of you that even come in here and listen for 2 seconds. I appreciate you. I really do. Excuse me. My message is already out. I'm filming this motherfucker. I'm live right now. It's out. Who want to listen to it? Listen. Who don't want to listen? Don't listen because Miss Raz, I guarantee you that something that you say, up there you go, Shady. Talk to myself because I'm the only one that knows that. You goddamn right. The fuck? I understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And if y'all understand what the fuck I'm talking about, yay. Salute to you. But if you don't, salute to you too. They ain't gonna stop me from talking or feeling how the fuck I feel. And everybody can sit there and say that, well, Shree, I feel like that too. Well, then jump on your own motherfucking channel and talk your shit. Don't be running to this one and that one and that one on some old propaganda shit. That's the real shit at the end of the day. Because how you going against the machine, but you a part of the machine? Well, I don't want to be a propaganda motherfucker. I want to talk about this. But you basing your whole shit off of propaganda, chick. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? The fuck? And Shady, at the end of the day, you not trying to push an agenda on no fucking body, are you? I don't think you are. I really don't think you're trying to push an agenda on anybody. And that's my problem. I've had all my life somebody, something, TV, this, that, trying to push a motherfucking agenda on me. And I've been fighting all this time against agendas being pushed on me. If I want to push an agenda on myself, that's my choice, my free will, my First Amendment right. But I don't want you pushing shit on me. Fuck out of here. So Nina, you another one trying to push a motherfucking agenda on a motherfucker. And then you got mad when your agenda got pushed back on your ass. Don't do that. You know how many motherfuckers, every time I used to put out a yoga video, I used to have a motherfucker come up to me, well, yoga ain't shit, and yoga ain't this, and yoga ain't that, and yoga ain't that. And all I look at them and be like, did you try it? Did you try it? Did you try it with me? Or you tried it with that motherfucker over there that was fugazi as fuck. Okay, well then that's what you get with the fugazi ass motherfucker. Did you try it with me? Well, you might be fugazi too. I might be fugazi to you, but I'm not fugazi to all these people the fuck back here. And I don't give a fuck whether they like yoga or not. They tried it. They liked it with me. They ain't got to do it again. That's not the issue. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a motherfucker to do yoga for the rest of their life. Because I'm not doing yoga right the fuck now. All I need to do is let you know what yoga did for me. And it's my choice if I do it again or not. Even though I know the benefits of it. I know the pros and the cons of the motherfucker. I'm not pushing a pro on you all day. And I'm not pushing cons on you all day either. I push both them bitches and you make your own goddamn decisions. And I don't have to prove nothing to fuck right. Because I keep telling y'all, it's other motherfuckers out here that say what I say better than me. Miss Raz, there's a couple things that you might have said in a live or two that ain't nobody check for, but then you go to somebody else's live and they saying the same exact thing and motherfuckers is giving them standing ovations. Do you get mad? No, I don't get mad at shit like that. I don't get mad at shit like that. You know when I do get mad? If I say 1, 2, 3, right? And this certain person or these certain people in my face, and I say 1, 2, 3, and they be like, ah, boo, you ain't shit, right? And then somebody else who's on a higher echelon or more popular or whatever, they say 1, 2, 3, exactly the way I said it, the same way I said it, all of that. And them same people that told me I'm not shit is giving them a standing ovation. I'll be a little perturbed about that, but I'm not gonna be mad at that motherfucker. I'm not going to be mad at the motherfucker who said 1, 2, 3 better than me. Because it's the same fucking message. So why should I be jealous or envious of any of that shit? The message is put out. Y'all listen to the message now? Cool. I don't give a fuck who says it. That's how I don't push a fucking agenda. Ain't nobody got to be sheep with me. I don't need sheep. I don't teach sheep. Fundi Fee was never a teacher of sheep. The fuck? That's how you learn. You don't be a fucking sheep. So if my word don't get out how I wanted to get out, I don't give a fuck. Because I guarantee you 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, you're going to have a Buddy Lee, you're going to have a Lady La, you're going to have a Fundi Fee, you're going to have a Switzerland, you have one of these other motherfuckers, a motherfucker Pizarro say the same goddamn shit that I said. And then, hey, good, the message is out. What you think, Harriet Tubman was the only motherfucker on the Underground Railroad? No. There was plenty of motherfuckers in there. Somebody had to build the shit. Somebody had to set the shit up. Somebody had to spread the word. Somebody had to do this. I'm sure there was like 80 motherfucking Harriet Tubmans back in her day. I'm sure there was 100 Harriet Tubmans back in her day. And 80 of them could have died. Or 90 of them could have died. And the other 10 was still doing their thing. And Harriet Tubman was the only one that got the motherfucking recognition. You think them other motherfuckers care? No, they don't care. Them motherfuckers ain't sitting there like, oh, I'm mad because Harriet got all the credit. What? Are you stupid? You think Rosa Parks was the first motherfucker to sit in the front of the motherfucking bus? She wasn't. Actually, it was a younger girl, and I forget her name. Sorry to forget her name. It was a young lady who sat on the bus first. in the front of the bus first. Why they didn't use her? Because she was pregnant as a teenager and they felt that she wouldn't give a good message out. Rosa Parks was better to put out to be the face of the fucking message. You think that little girl cared? You think that little girl gave a holy hot fuck? I'm mad because I did it first and they give it to Rosa Parks to be. Get the fuck out of here. That little girl's probably happy as hell because now she can live in peace and ain't nobody gonna bother her. The fuck? What's more important, the message or the messenger? I don't give a fuck about the messages sometimes. Well, sometimes I do. Because you can give me the right message. And if you the wrong messenger, I'll never listen to that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll take that shit with a grain of salt and go ask 50 other people about that motherfucking message. Is the message true? Yeah, that message is true. So why you send this motherfucking snake ass motherfucker to give me the message? I almost didn't listen. Anyway, hour and 36, that's about good enough time for me. Whoever mad, be mad. Whoever want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe. You want to hit the like, hit the like. You want to share it, share it. You want to wipe your ass with this shit, you wipe your ass with this shit. Just make sure your asshole clean from all the doo-doo. Okay? How the fuck I feel? The fuck? Before I go back to the original question, is the black sector boring? Nah, we not boring at all. Some things in the black sector we choose not to talk about because we feel like it's not worthy to talk about. Okay? We ain't got to talk about every other motherfucker thing. Most times we done been there and done that. So we're not boring. We might just be bored. Okay? No, we not boring, Godmama. Not in the least. We not boring, but we are bored as fuck because we done been there and seen that and done that. Especially if you came in from the nature boy sector and merged into the black sector. Okay? Exactly, Godmama. But they don't got to know that. They don't got to know none of that shit. They don't got to give a fuck. Half of the shit in the black sector I don't give a fuck about. Okay? Or I choose not to give a fuck about because I choose to handle them demons different. You understand? The fuck? Well, you black sector, y'all acting like y'all holier than thou. No, we not holier than thou. We just been there, done that. And you might be mad because we ain't telling you nothing. Or you might be mad because we telling you and you ain't want to listen. Okay? What time is it? Shit. I need to roll up, get my shit together. Okay? For real. That's what I need to do. I need to roll up. It's supposed to be 82 degrees out here today. Okay? Yeah, let's roll up. The fuck? And let me tell you something, Godmama. You gonna understand. And you know what, Godmama? I should have put this on a motherfucking StreamYard because I think I'm gonna assume, Godmama, that you're a biracial person. Okay? Shree, what you mean? You can't look at Godmama and tell what she is? No. Because I have plenty of black people in my family that are Godmama's complexion. Okay? All right? And in my family, the family members that I got that are Godmama complexion, their parents are dark chocolate. Both of them parents dark chocolate. But the people them come out Godmama complexion because of grandma or great grandma or great grandpa or some shit like this. Okay? Reef, I got Chinese too. I got Chinese too. And all up in my family, I got Chinese too. So was I Chinese American now? The fuck? It's stupid. And I bet you Godmama can go to certain places and they ain't gonna be like, hey, you got some white in you, Godmama? They ain't not gonna ask her that. They not gonna ask her, hey, Crystal Meth, how you doing? They not gonna ask her shit. They ain't be like, Godmama, you look black enough to me. The fuck? You look like an N-word too. Go take your nigga ass over there too. The fuck? All right? Reef, you from Suriname? I guarantee you got cousins with blonde hair and blue eyes. I guarantee it. Okay? I got family that's Welsh and Irish. So you know I could go, and these are second cousins. These is not third and cousins removed and all this shit. These is first and second motherfucking cousins I got go out there with blonde hair and blue fucking eyes. Are you fucking bugging? Okay, Godmama? Shit. Godmama said I got ran out of a sundown town at 17. And I'm sure her complexion ain't changed that much. She might have got a little tan if she was down south or some shit. The fuck? Them people don't give a fuck. Dumb folk don't give a fuck. Okay? At the end of the day. And that's where the racism come in. And why I feel like the racism is more important. Hey, Philly is more important than the motherfucking colorism. Okay? Because them motherfuckers didn't give a fuck about no godmama complexion. Oh, well, she looked white enough. So, let's give her a fucking pass. Hell no, bitch, you get the fuck out too. Okay? Shit. Technically, I'm the motherfucking United Nations, Godmama. It's too many of them shits to talk about. It's too many of them things to talk about. I got Chinese, I got Welsh, I got Irish, I got motherfucking Indian, okay? I got Indians up in the motherfucker, all right? Shit. And I'm sure I got more white motherfuckers over here and more black motherfuckers over there. I got a motherfucking Cameroon and all kind of extra Egyptian and all kind of extra shit. Everybody's fucking. The fuck? Everybody's fucking. Don't nobody give a fuck. And I don't want to know if my ancestors. And you know what? It's funny because when I was over at the Trilluminati and shit, the fucking UK Trill, the international Trill they call themselves, I actually had to go ask my fucking my fucking aunties in fucking Barbados, like, yo, did the Irish and the black side get together through the R word, through grape? Or was it like, they fell in love and all this other shit? Because I had to think about that shit. Yo, you got white in your family because of slavery, bitch? And they was like, nah, them motherfuckers. Because a lot of people don't understand that the Irish people who were white, they were considered the niggerers. Okay, they was considered the fucking N-words too. And they white. They was considered just as bad as the fucking black people them. So when they came out to BIM, they was treated the same fuck up way as the fucking black people, except they could have been indentured servants instead of slaves. Do you know that some of the poorest people in Barbados right now are Irish, white Irish, not even black people? Exactly, Reef. So my great whoever them was, they fell in love for real. And that's why I got the white people there in my family. I don't know about my father's side. I didn't ask them motherfuckers, but I sure they asked my mama's side. Research your shit. So then you understand it's not even about colorism. And for the black American or for the black person or the person, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that went through some sort of slavery, it's about being human now. How can I be looked at as a human being just like you? Because I'm tired of this subconscious feeling or understanding or unspoken word that I'm below human being. No, I'm a human being too. The fuck? You think the color of my skin really matters? You're an idiot. You think the color of your skin should really matter? You're an idiot too. The fuck? Exactly, Reef. And when you understand these things about your family tree, even if your parents was your ancestors was deep in American slavery, grape all over the place. You know what I'm saying? You related to Thomas Jefferson because he was a hoe and he hold down his slave women's or whatever the fuck them there. Who was the hoe, Godmama? The hoes was not the slaves. The hoes was the slave masters, yo. Them was the hoes. Exactly, now it turned to lust. Because now everybody free to lust up. Come on now. You got the and to talk about the whole lust thing, Reef. That's a whole other shit that I wanted to talk about too, yo. Because now they saying, oh, well, giving oral sex is giving way to throat cancer. You think it's just oral sex? You think it's just me sucking on a ding-a-ling that's giving me throat cancer? Or is it the fact that the ding-a-ling that you suck puts the ding-a-ling not only in a poom poom but in an ass crack full of shit, and then right after he pulls that out, you wanna what? And you put your mouth to that. And not even that. And let's give another scenario on this motherfucking shit. Okay? Your man just finished eating your booty with ass in it, with shit in it, and then you want to tongue kiss that man. That's how you get a motherfucking throat cancer, bitch. You damn right, Crystal Method. Black people are desired by all the races. They want our lips. They want our booty. They want our melanin. They want all kinds of shit. They want all that shit. The fuck? Yeah, man. Yeah, Reef. I'm eating booty. They want to eat the booty like grocery and they want to put their mouth on me. No. This is why I'm monogamous today. Okay? All that polygamy shit. I'm polygamous. I'm polyamorous. Get the fuck out of here. It's too dangerous to be them motherfucking shits. Okay? Too fucking dangerous. Well, if you go on a tangent, I'll come on your panel and go on the tangent with your ass. Because it's all of this is like society thinking. This is like cultural shit right now. It's beyond fucking race. It's beyond fucking color. It's some culture shit. It's fucking society as a whole. If I'm fucking considering myself a human being and not just a black person or whatever the fuck it is, I got to think of all of society now. All right, Godmama, when you going live? You tell me when you going live. I'll jump off this bitch and jump on your shit. Like, come on now. The fuck? Regis, what's going on? What you need my phone for? Shit. I'm dead ass. You know I'm right, Regis. You know I'm right. And motherfucker wanna, the fucking society is bugged the fuck out. Oh, I got throat cancer. I got throat disease. Stop eating ass and then kissing somebody in the mouth. Okay? At least brush your teeth or wash out your mouth with some fucking mouthwash, yo. Yo, they telling you nowadays that you should cover your toothbrush or you should close your toilet when you flush because the little particles get on your toothbrush, so you brushing your teeth with micro shit. How the fuck you think you getting throat cancer, motherfucker? Oh, see, Godmama, I got to stay up long enough. Make sure the kid, because I'll be asleep too. Hey, Sean. I be like an old lady now, sleeping on earlier shit. The fuck, be sleeping with the little kids. It be 8:30. Time to go to bed, kids. And my ass be so caught some itis and shit. Okay, I got to stop that shit. And I'm not telling y'all don't eat no ass no more, whatever the fuck y'all do. I'm not telling y'all to stop being on some Pornhub shit. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is, if you're going to eat the booty, Before you decide to kiss somebody on their mouth, wash your mouth and brush your teeth. Make sure you put hot water on your motherfucking toothbrush to get all the micro particles of shit off your motherfucking toothbrush, bitch. Okay? And don't be the motherfucker sucking on some dingling and then sucking on some nasty poom poom and then sucking on somebody's ass and then looking at your man talking about, why you ain't kissing me no more? The fuck? Don't nobody want to throw cancer, bitch. Okay? God mama. God mama. God mama. If motherfuckers just learn who the fuck Rodney King was and who the fuck Eric Garner is, you think they not gonna learn to close the lid when they motherfucker flush right now? Come on, girl. You know the whole of COVID. I don't listen. I might get flagged for this one, or somebody might fuck with me for this one. Don't y'all know the whole of COVID was about public health, bitch? You didn't want no COVID. All you had to do was stay 6 feet away from a motherfucker, wear a mask, and wash your motherfucking hands. Sure, you're diminishing it. I sure am diminishing it. Because those were the three main rules that everybody around the world had to fucking follow. Stay 6 feet away from each other, wash your hands, and cover your fucking mouth. And you would think that motherfuckers would still follow that shit. Bitch, I live in New York, so that 6 feet and shit, that's hard. You feel me? That 6 feet is harder than a motherfucker to do. And I listen, I miss COVID for that. I miss a lockdown for that. I had space, bitch. Now it's crazy and shit. Can't even get no motherfucking space. Regis, you got the flush motherfuckers like 4 and 5 times up here. Shit. Crystal method. I don't want my booty poked for no sex. I'm not eating no booty like grocery. None of that shit. I know Tiki in my fucking bunghole. I telling you right the fuck now. Okay, that's why I got one man right now, and I ain't fucking on no other shit. Okay? What? Reef. How many people got house clothes nowadays? Like, yo, when you come from outside, you take off those clothes and you put on fucking house clothes. When you a little kid, back in the 80s, in the early 90s, that shit didn't matter because motherfuckers would still run outside barefoot and shit. It wasn't until the crack era that motherfuckers stopped running outside barefoot. And all the heroin addicts and shit, at least out here. Okay, Godmama. But see, that's not the move now, Godmama. We old fogies, we not on it. We not cool. We not hip with the shit. Because if you was hip, you be eating the booty like groceries. It's supposed to be the best thing on the planet. Bitch, you lucky if I suck a ball. Okay, you lucky if I lick a ball. We'd have to be in the shower with some peppermint Dr. Bronner's, and I'm washing the shit my motherfucking self for me to even lick a perineum. You understand me? Okay? We all adults here. Okay? I need the peppermint Dr. Bronner's and the eucalyptus Dr. Bronner's at the same motherfucking time. And when I wash your shit with the peppermint, ain't gonna be no water or no dilution. Okay? Dr. Bronner's say dilute, dilute, dilute. Not on your motherfucking balls. Not on your perineum, motherfucker. We do no water on this with the peppermint. And then we wash that off. You're gonna feel a whole bunch of tingling. You're gonna feel a whole bunch of tingling. Okay? Why does it feel like acid? Because this peppermint is burning the bullshit off your balls. Okay? And now that we put some water on it, we're gonna slap the eucalyptus on that bitch. Okay? We're gonna put the eucalyptus Dr. Bronner's on that shit. Or the tea tree oil, because that's antifungal and antiviral and shit like this. So we slap the tea tree on it with the water and we wash that motherfucker. And I say we, because I tell you I'm gonna wash it. Alright, I'm gonna inspect that motherfucking shit like like Penny from Inspector Gadget. Fuck Inspector Gadget, so I'll be like Penny and Brain inspecting the motherfucking shit, right? And then when I can smell the peppermint and the eucalyptus, my sinuses is cleared and shit like this. And I put my finger on your nutsack and don't nothing come off on it. And that shit squeaky clean like I done cleaned the motherfucking floors and the motherfucking dresses and shit like that. Then you might get a lick. You might. Okay? You might. And I'd have to brush my teeth too and floss my motherfucking mouth too, bitch. Don't fucking let me clean out your shit and then my shit dirty than a motherfucker. No. Let my tongue be. I got a tongue scraper, bitch. Let me brush my teeth and floss and scrape my motherfucking tongue. And then we could be clean together. Okay? Fuck all this shit. All this dirty shit going on. Okay? That's right, Crystal Method. You know what that Dr. Bronner's, you burning the balls in the dingaling, you're burning everything. Alright? Shit, that shit'll be like Lysol out this motherfucker. Okay? Shit. I'm not playing. Listen, I done ran out of some peppermint Dr. Bronner's. I got some almond Dr. Bronner's. I got some unscented out this motherfucker. And you know I'm going to buy me some more peppermint. So when my man come back, my man went away. I told some of y'all he went to work, but he actually went away. He come back today. He going to get some of that. You would? That's right. We going to sanitize everything. Okay? On everything. Daquan voice. On everything. And I ain't even got to touch your booty. I don't got to even put my finger next to your booty crack. But we gonna clean that too. How about that? That's right, Crystal Method. Sage up the balls and the ding-a-ling. And then we can sage up the poom-poom with some mugwort. Okay? You sage up some poom-poom with the mugwort. For real. Shit, y'all better go ask Foondy Fee. The fuck? Okay? She. Y'all think it's a joke. Y'all go to a woman's house and y'all see some fucking peppermint Dr. Bronner's and you a motherfucking man. You want to impress that woman and be like, yo, baby, we about to have some sex. Let's take a shower first. What about that Dr. Bronner's? What? If that lady is any kind of smart, she be like, woo, I think I'm going to marry you. Because that motherfucker said we going to take a shower and we going to use the Dr. Bronner's peppermint before we fucking. All right. That's a man you want to marry. Well, oh, I'm sorry, Philly. Am I telling the business? Am I telling too much? Because if I'm telling too much, I'm a hush now. Because sometimes I be telling too much. I be giving away too many secrets and shit. And I got to hold back on that. But these motherfuckers is dumb, Philly. These motherfuckers is idiots. And sometimes you got to let them know. Knowing that they not going to listen no motherfucking way. See, Miss Rad, this is why I speak on it. Because I speak on it knowing that these motherfuckers ain't going to listen to me no way. Okay? Them shit. I'll let you know what the fuck it is. I know your dumb ass ain't going to listen. So, shit. And then what? Hard ears don't hear, them must feel. Yeah. That's the fucking moral of the story right there. Hard ears don't hear, them must feel. All right? Shit. Half my water is done, child. Okay? So, let me tell you. Shout out to everybody that came up in here. Philly Brew, Godmama, R.E., Reef, Crystal Method. If I missed you, I missed you. I'm sorry, but I love you. Thank you so much for coming through here. Let me tell you something. Here's what you do. When you come on these YouTube streets, you make sure somebody motivates you at least once a day. You hear me? You make sure somebody motivates you at least once every day that you come on this YouTube. Okay? Every time I listen to Lovely Love, she come in the chat or she come on a motherfucking panel, that woman motivates me to drink more water. Okay? I gets my water out and I drink it. I don't even give a fuck if all I got is tap water in this bitch. I will take a sip of tap water, fill up the kettle with water, boil the water, put it in the fucking container, and then put it in the freezer for me to motherfucking drink it. Because I don't want no leather face. I don't want no mustache tattoo. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want to have to put Vaseline on my motherfucking face every day like I'm about to fight a bitch. None of that shit. Okay, I'm telling y'all, when I see some of these 50 and 60 years old acting a fool, I be like, motherfucker, I see ghetto intellect, and that motherfucker motivate me to floss and brush my teeth every day. Because there ain't no way in high holy hell that I'm gonna wake up one morning and I have no teeth in my mouth and jump on the motherfucking YouTube talking shit. Okay? So the fuck? Okay? I don't even listen to that goddamn demon XYZ. But every time I hear his motherfucking name and he do shenanigans, I be like, you know what? Let me go do a good deed. Let me feed the homeless and let me feed the hungry and help the homeless or fucking something. Let me help an old lady across the street the motherfucking something. Shit, well listen, all Vic make me want to do is roll up a spliff. Okay? He motivate me to roll up and enjoy life and don't be bothered with the bullshit. Okay? Y'all get motivated by these motherfuckers, I'm telling you. Alright? Shit. Hell yeah. What you mean by? What you mean by? Feed the hungry and help the homeless. Help clothe the homeless, god damn it. You make me want to do something good for people. If not my motherfucking self. It's some people that be on the motherfucking YouTube. I be like, bitch, I gotta clean my house because what? That's what Vic motivate me to do sometimes. I be looking up at his ceiling with a big hole in the ceiling. I be like, thank the Lord I ain't got no hole in my ceiling, but I'ma clean up my motherfucking house. Shout out to Vic. Okay? Shit. That's okay. His house ain't fully done either, so, they motivate you as much as they can. I guarantee you, I be watching Fundi, I be like, let me tend to my garden, or let me stretch, or some shit. She motivate me, and she's a good motivator. She not no demon. She not. But at least I get motivated anyway. So what the fuck am I gonna motivate y'all to do? Wipe your ass with some bullshit? Or buy you some Dr. fucking Bronner's? Or whatever the fuck other secrets that I done opened up out the gate? I hope it motivate you to do the motherfucking right thing. Okay? For yourself, goddammit. Shit. Exactly. The fuck? Let these motherfuckers don't let these motherfuckers trigger you and trauma bond you into being troll food and troll bait. See, I'm telling more secrets now. Don't let these motherfuckers do that to you. Don't do it. Let these motherfuckers motivate you. RE got people bothering her ass. If I wasn't a broke bitch, Philly is trauma. Shit, they really trying to trauma bond in 2023. They trying hard. Exactly, Godmama. Let me motivate you to say, fuck them people, yo. Fuck them people, yo. And I'm going to tell y'all, shout out to RE. That's my mother. That's my ninja right there. But I guarantee you that if I had some motherfucking money, I would send RE a cash app so she could do a travel vlog. You know what I'm saying? Since motherfuckers want to go to house all the motherfucking time, RE, get motivated to travel. Okay? Shit. Take your ass to here and there and talk about that shit. Okay? The fuck? Word up. You think RE couldn't do a great travel vlog? She'd be funny as fuck. She'd be awesome. Okay? These motherfuckers motivate you because there's too much shit in real life that can depress your ass. Depression is real, my niggas. Okay? And depression can have you sitting up doing nothing. Wasting your life away. Don't do it. If I motivate you to do anything, I motivate you to get up off your ass and don't let depression that's real in real life, in real time, get your ass. Don't do it. Because you know that there is a part of your body, a part of your person that can travel as fast as the speed of light. It is your mind, okay? Because your mind always wants to be stuck in the past. And when light travels, you hear about light minutes and light years and all that. That's in the past. The fucking light is traveling so fast that it's in the past. And your mind works like that too. Don't stay there. Okay? Do not stay there. Motivate your mind forward into something, into the present moment. Yeah, I'm glad, C. Wilson, because I need to motivate my motherfucking self to get in the goddamn gym and do what the fuck I need to do. Okay? And y'all motivate me to do that shit too. The fuck? Child. Miss Raz, you are so sweet and beautiful, but I'm going to keep it real. If I win the lottery, the first thing I'm going to do is not to send RE on a motherfucking cruise, okay? The first thing I'm going to do is pay off all my motherfucking bills. Okay? That's the first thing I'm a motherfucking do. Pay my motherfucking bills off, you hear me? And buy some property or buy a business. And then, after all of that, I might be able to help RE with a motherfucking cruise. You hear me? You got to take care of yourself. In order to be selfless, you have to be selfish. You have to take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of every other motherfucker. Okay? Am I telling more secrets here? Shit. I ain't gonna tell no more secrets, except because I was supposed to leave a long time ago, right? I ain't leave motherfuck yet. But I still have to catch up on Foodie Feed's last live about this whole Solar and Janae and Velvet shit. Okay? This motherfucker Solar sent Velvet a hey big head cash app, sent her $11.11. Talking about hey big head. Y'all motherfuckers better be glad he didn't send her $3.33. Talking about 333 on all of them. Because all of them is still on that 3 motherfucking bullshit. Okay? And at the end of the day, who's more stupid? Solar for doing the dumbass shit, or Velvet and Janae for allowing the motherfucker to do the dumbass shit? Huh? Who's more stupid here? It's a matter of canceling yourself out. I don't give a fuck that he sent you $11.11, Velvet, because you ain't shit. You ain't shit neither. You ain't no better. Exactly, Philly. It's all garbage. It's all content. It's all Dr. Bishop and real nigga moment shit. To further perpetuate more bullshit. Okay? Miss Raz said Velvet's more stupid. All of them are the most stupid, Miss Raz. They all cancel themselves out in the realm of being a fucking dumbass. All of them. Nobody looks better than the other one. Well, I look better than Solar. No, you don't, bitch. You just as stupid. Well, I look better than Velvet. No, you don't, bitch. You look just as dumb. You look just as dumb. All of y'all look dumb as fuck. Equally. And the only thing that I can wish for right now is that motherfucking Nature Nuts is sitting in jail laughing at all you sons of bitches. All of y'all. Nature Nuts wants some entertainment. He don't have to create it no more. He just look at these idiots. And then he could be mad at himself for sticking his ding-a-ling in Velvet and Solar and Janae. Did y'all hear what I just said? Nature Nuts should be upset with himself for sticking his ding-a-ling in Velvet, Solar, and Janae. Okay? Okay? No, you don't, Miss Raz. You don't need to watch these idiots. Okay? Yo, Godmama, them people vex me sometimes. Why I gotta turn them off? That's why I need the filters. That's why I need Fundi Feed and all these other people to speak like you, Godmama. I need y'all to tell me what the fuck it is, cause y'all know I cannot watch them fully. There's no way in hell that I can watch me watching that exchange between Janae and Solar. Child, if I had hair on my head, I'll pull it the fuck out. If I had enough hair on my head that I could grab it in my fingers, I'd pull it the fuck out. Okay? See? See, Philly? I wish I was like you. It's hard, yo. I be feeling bad for Pops. I be like, yo, Pops did not die for this shit here. But maybe it's a good thing that Pops is in heaven or wherever he at watching this shit. And not being here for this shit. Because imagine if Pops was still alive and all this motherfucking shit happened anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Pops, you would be the only one out of all the motherfuckers fighting against this motherfucker nature nuts. Not even your daughter is fighting against this motherfucker nature nuts no more. She falling in. She felling again. You think I don't want Pops to literally be here physically on this earth to see that shit. And that would be the only thing that he would be happy with. And I think Pops would be the only person really fighting to make sure that motherfucker stay in jail. And I'm not talking about Pops as far as him being on our end of things, watching and this and that. I'm talking about Pops from being directly involved with them carbonation motherfuckers and them nature nuts niggas. Because he would have to do what Velvet is supposed to do for herself. He would do it for her. And I'm glad he's not here physically to do that. Okay? Because that's what she wants. She wants someone else to do all the work for her. Somebody put it in her head that a man is supposed to do this and that and the third for her. Her father should have taught her that's not it. Her father should have taught her that no, you need to be independent and independently think for yourself and not depend on no man for nothing that you need to do for your motherfucking self. And what you depend on a man for is for shit to support and bolster whatever you already have as a fucking foundation. And not look for that motherfucker to do every goddamn thing for you. Dumb fuck. And that's what I'm saying, Godmama. He be the only one at the courthouse ready. He be the only one out of all them directly figuring out what the fuck. He be with us. Like, yo, how am I with y'all trying to do some shit and they not trying to do nothing? And that's just personally how I feel. I never met Pops. I never spoke to Pops. None of that shit. It's people on, I'm not going to say plenty. It's people on here that I know that spoke to that man direct, looked that man direct in his face, all that fly shit. That motherfucker would have been here. The only one, him and Tina, as far as being directly involved with a carbonation to fucking do something. Because them motherfucking kids or whoever them is that was in the cult, what are they doing? They not doing shit. They doing the bullshit. You would think that now that Nature Nuts is in jail, that Janae, the one who put him in jail, will be doing the right things to make sure he stay in jail and not doing all this extra fuck shit that she doing right the fuck now. You would think that Velvet, that this motherfucking Nature Nuts is now in jail. Well, bitch, I'm happy. Let me go find Janae, give her a hug, and not do all this bullshit here. You would think Nature Nuts is in jail, so the three blind mice would fucking open up their eyes and be like, well, you know what? We gonna do this, we gonna do that. We don't. No. They're not doing none of that shit. They trying to figure out how to get a goddamn drone instead of worrying about how they gonna eat, where the fuck they gonna live. How they gonna find their own toilet paper to wipe their ass with instead of living in a women's shelter or where the fuck they at? Of course they miss them because they stupid as fuck. At the end of the day, they expose their own bullshit. They wanted somebody to do it for them. They never wanted to do it for themselves. They never wanted to do right for themselves. They wanted somebody to do it for them. They still want their mommy and daddy to do it for them. And your mommy and daddy ain't teach you that they gonna do it for you for the rest of your life. Your mommy and daddy taught you that at some point you gonna have to do it for your motherfucking self. How many of y'all got kids right now trying to teach your kids? Okay, they at a young age now. They need you. They got to have you to take care of them. But I guarantee you, any of y'all as a parent at a certain age, y'all gonna start teaching them how to do shit for themselves. Child, they should have stuck with Jesus. They should have saw the Jesus with them themselves. I love myself, you a lying ass bitch. But you know what? I love my motherfucking self enough to say, let me get the fuck out of here and go take a dump because I can't mute this motherfucker here. Okay? I don't know how to mute when I do a YouTube live. I don't know how to mute for shit. Okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get off this motherfucking live. I'm going to take my dump. I'm going to wipe my ass. And y'all need some baby wipes to wipe your ass when you take a dump and regular toilet paper too. Okay? And wipe your ass good enough. Y'all so good to stick a motherfucker. And this is what I don't understand. How y'all motherfuckers want to eat the booty like groceries, stick the finger in the booty, stick a ding-a-ling in the booty, and you can't wipe your own goddamn ass right. Child. All right, Shady? Yeah, that's a motherfucking fact. The fuck? This is some backwards ass shit. Let me get the fuck out of here. And I see y'all somewhere in the clouds, in the bushes, and somebody chat. Hopefully I don't go to sleep too early so I don't miss no Lady La again, and I don't miss no Fundi Fee, and I don't miss no Godmamas. Okay? I'm going to try to stay. Well, you know what? I am going to stay up later tonight because when this guy get home, finally, guess what I'm going to do? Bang, 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 bang. Okay? And facts, Daquan. And close the lid when you flush, goddammit. You goddamn right, godmama. Gotta tell these motherfuckers. Okay? Safe sex today is not even, hey, y'all go put on a condom. Safe sex today is, bitch, go bathe, go brush your teeth, and wash them out, and wash your poom poom, and wipe your ass right before you go do whatever the fuck. And then after you done, do the same thing again, you nasty motherfucker, you. Okay? Bye, Philly. Bye, y'all. Peace.